Starship could finally land this year. That's a milestone SpaceX has been pursuing since the very beginning of the program. But before that can happen, Starship must survive one of the most unforgiving environments any spacecraft will encounter, ever. By now, you've probably become familiar with its iconic black hexagonal heat shield tiles. Now, however, SpaceX appears to be testing something completely different, a white heat shield. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a change in color, but could it actually represent the next major leap in Starship's journey toward full reusability? And could it be the key to helping the vehicle survive orbital reentry and ultimately achieve its first successful landing? Let's dive into it on today's episode of Great SpaceX to find out. The day Starship finally returns from orbit feels closer than ever. I like to joke that we're approaching the chapter called The Return of the Kings, much like Elon Musk does. But getting there won't be easy. If you're following Starship's journey toward full reusability and haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. This channel covers every major Starship development from testing and launches to the latest engineering breakthroughs. One of the best parts of this community is the discussion. Many of you bring incredible technical knowledge and thoughtful insights that make every conversation even more interesting. So, come join us. Now, let's talk about the future. The next generation of Starship flights won't look anything like what we've seen so far. Instead of short suborbital missions, Starship will soon be venturing into orbit and eventually far beyond Earth. The farther it travels, the more demanding the journey home becomes. During atmospheric reentry, Starship must endure temperatures approaching 1500 degrees Celsius. Protecting the vehicle from that extreme heat depends almost entirely on one critical system, its heat shield. Made up of more than 18,000 individual tiles, the heat shield must protect the stainless steel structure beneath while keeping Starship healthy enough for rapid reuse, and that's the key difference. Unlike previous reusable spacecraft, Starship isn't meant to spend months undergoing refurbishment after every mission. The goal is simple: land, inspect, refuel, launch again. Every improvement to the heat shield brings SpaceX one step closer to making that vision a reality. And after nearly every flight, the company has introduced new refinements, which we'll be looking back at in a moment. But first, let's examine the latest development: the white heat shield. The newest clues comes from photographs taken inside Star Factory in early July. One image shows technicians installing heat shield tiles on a Starship nose cone. At first glance, everything seems perfectly ordinary. Then something unusual catches most people's eyes. Near the very tip of the nose cone, the familiar black hexagonal tiles suddenly turn white. They're still hexagonal. They appear to be roughly the same thickness, but they're clearly a different design. Judging by their smooth finish and the way they're being installed, these don't appear to be temporary covers or assembly aids. They look like genuine flight-ready heat shield tiles. Interestingly, hints of these white tiles surfaced earlier this year. At the time, though, there simply wasn't enough evidence to draw any firm conclusions. Now, the picture is much clearer, and several details stand out. The first is their size. The white tiles appear slightly smaller than the traditional black ones. That might sound like a minor change, but it could offer a meaningful engineering advantage. Smaller tiles create narrower gaps between neighboring pieces. Those tighter seams may reduce the amount of hot plasma that can penetrate the heat shield during reentry, while distributing thermal loads more evenly across the vehicle. It's a subtle design refinement, but in aerospace engineering, subtlety can often deliver major benefits. The second detail may be even more significant. A closer look suggests the white tiles may not rely on the same layered backing used beneath the existing black heat shield. Current Starship tiles typically sit atop multiple protective layers that act as backup thermal protection if a tile becomes damaged. The new white tiles appear different. If that's truly the case, it could indicate that the tiles themselves are far more capable. Perhaps they're made from a stronger ceramic formulation, or maybe an entirely new material. Whatever the explanation, reducing or eliminating those underlying layers would simplify installation, lower weight, and potentially shorten refurbishment between flights. That's exactly the kind of improvement SpaceX is always pursuing. So where are these new tiles being installed? Right at the tip of the nose cone, one of the hottest regions during atmospheric reentry. That area also houses Starship's forward header tank, making thermal protection especially critical. For now, it's unclear whether the white tiles will remain confined to the upper nose cone or eventually spread across a larger portion of the vehicle. If they ultimately cover the entire tip, they could create what engineers sometimes call a pencil tip configuration, concentrating enhanced thermal protection where heating is most intense. Either way, it's clear SpaceX is focusing first on protecting some of Starship's most sensitive hardware. Another interesting change involves how the tiles are attached. Much of this section now appears to rely primarily on mechanical attachment pins. Earlier versions of Starship used a combination of adhesives and mechanical fasteners, particularly around the nose cone. Perhaps SpaceX has determined that mechanical attachments perform better through repeated thermal cycles, or perhaps they're simply better suited to this new generation of tiles. Whatever the reason, a more robust attachment system should further reduce the risk of tiles coming loose during launch or re-entry. Have you noticed any other interesting details? If so, I'd love to hear your observations in the comments section down below. Whatever the full story may be, one thing is clear. We're looking at another significant evolution of Starship's thermal protection system, and it's beginning exactly where re-entry heating is most severe. The next question is obvious. When will these new tiles actually fly? Based on the current production timeline, the photographed nose cone still appears to be in the assembly phase. Once heat shield installation is complete, it will eventually be stacked with the rest of the vehicle. Right now, S-42 is the newest Starship progressing through assembly. That suggests this upgraded nose cone could belong to S-43 or perhaps 44. If that's the case, the timing fits perfectly. S-42 is expected to continue validating improvements introduced after Flight 12. The vehicles that follow are likely to push even closer to routine orbital missions, and once orbital re-entries become consistent, recovering Starships intact becomes the next major objective. If SpaceX intends to begin landing Starships in the near future, introducing a more advanced heat shield now is exactly what you'd expect. In other words, the first flight of these white tiles may be much closer than many people realize. So, are you excited about this upgrade? If you are, and you're ready to see it in action, type in "do it now" in the comments section down below. That brings us to another interesting question. Is this simply a short-term experiment, or is it laying the groundwork for something much bigger? Believe it or not, this could eventually have implications for Starship HLS. At first, that might sound surprising. After all, Starship HLS wasn't originally expected to need a traditional heat shield, since it won't return through Earth's atmosphere during its initial lunar missions. Carrying thousands of thermal protection tiles would simply add unnecessary weight. That's absolutely true today, but perhaps not forever. Imagine a future where SpaceX operates permanent bases on the Moon or even cities on Mars. Future Starship HLS vehicles could regularly travel between planetary surfaces, orbiting stations, and other destinations. And at that point, reusability would become just as important for lunar starships as it is for their Earth-based counterparts. And reusable spacecraft need reliable thermal protection, especially if they're carrying people. It's entirely possible that future HLS variants could eventually incorporate expanded heat shielding across much larger portions of the vehicle, making today's white tiles one of the earliest steps toward that future. Of course, plenty of testing still lies ahead. The final design may end up looking very different from what we're seeing today, but every major engineering breakthrough starts somewhere. The timing also fits surprisingly well. Crewed lunar landings are currently targeted for later this decade, and beyond those missions lies the even more ambitious goal goal of building permanent infrastructure on the moon. As operational demands increase, reusable lunar starships will become increasingly valuable, making today's heat shield testing an opportunity for SpaceX to spend years refining the technology before those missions become reality. If Starship HLS eventually becomes fully reusable, it will almost certainly require many additional upgrades beyond thermal protection, perhaps even aerodynamic control surfaces or other modifications. That's a fascinating discussion for another day. For now, though, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. The white heat shield is only the latest chapter in a much longer story. SpaceX's journey toward a reliable Starship heat shield has been anything but straightforward. During the earliest Starship test flights, one of the biggest challenges was tile loss, as powerful vibrations from the Raptor engines combined with thermal expansion of the stainless steel structure caused numerous ceramic tiles to crack or detach. Engineers responded by redesigning the attachment hardware, improving adhesives, and introducing increasingly precise robotic installation techniques. Then came another lesson. Early ceramic formulations proved too brittle. Under intense aerodynamic loads, some tiles fractured more easily than expected, prompting SpaceX to gradually refine the ceramic composition to improve toughness while maintaining excellent performance. Additional protection followed. Recognizing that no single layer could provide perfect security, engineers introduced backup ablative layers beneath many of the tiles, allowing these sacrificial materials to absorb heat if surface tiles become damaged and helping protect the stainless steel structure underneath. At the same time, SpaceX continued exploring active cooling concepts using cryogenic propellants and other advanced thermal management techniques. Eventually, the company investigated an entirely different approach: metallic heat shields. Unlike ceramic, metal is less brittle and easier with structural cooling systems. But reality proved more complicated. Repeated testing revealed severe oxidation at extreme temperatures, and during flights 10 and 11, portions of the metallic shielding developed the distinctive orange discoloration that many viewers noticed. Those effects complicated refurbishment and reduced the appeal of a fully metallic solution, leading SpaceX to continue refining its ceramic heat shield system instead. One particularly clever improvement was something known as the crunch wrap. Even tiny gaps between heat shield tiles can allow superheated plasma to penetrate beneath the surface. So, the crunch wrap fills those spaces with a specialized insulating material that reduces heat leakage and improves overall protection. Looking back across 12 Starship flights, a clear pattern emerges: test, learn, improve, repeat. It's the same philosophy SpaceX has applied to nearly every challenge throughout its history, and it appears to be working once again. The white heat shield isn't the end of that story. It's simply the newest chapter. Future Starships will almost certainly feature additional refinements, specialized tile designs, and perhaps entirely new materials tailored for different missions. Because as SpaceX pushes toward the moon, Mars, and beyond, its heat shield will have to evolve right alongside it. And if history is any guide, this certainly won't be the last surprise waiting beneath those hexagonal tiles. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, this has been Kevin from Great SpaceX, and until next time, keep looking up.